I did not set out to do this business. During my stay after high school, I went to a computer college like most of us would do. So I studied computer science, graduated, and then was employed as a data analyst at one of the blue chip companies. So we dealt with a lot of agencies and we could give them KPIs, but what we got back was not really pleasant. So a friend of mine that I worked with at that time, and I asked her, what if we just did it and just did it right? We have been the client, we know what we need, and that is how my first agency was born. I was growing faster than the organization. It is not easy to change systems and company culture. So instead, I found it easier to create a new outfit that would then fit the bigger dream that we want to realize.
Today, it's easy to see many female founders on social media, and they look fabulous and they look like they're doing it all, restaurants,
Yeah.
The lounges, but
in real life, you need a big support system. You can't be everywhere and you can't be everything for everyone. I did not start out looking to hire single moms, and we realized when we hired single moms, they're doing this work with a purpose. Most of them have children that they want to provide and give a better lives for. It is something that I have found a lot of joy in doing, because I know we are doing this not just as a business, but having impact on people.
What would you tell Caroline 10 years ago?
It's gonna get better. Always gets better.
Tell me about Upturn. Tell me about what you do on a day-to-day. What's your role? Yeah.
Okay, I am the co-founder of Upturn Ark. I basically run operations, and that spans a whole range of things that I do. I do have a co-founder that does business development. I mostly do a lot of client-facing meetings. I'm team coordinations. I have an amazing team that I run with, so everything that needs to be done on a day-to-day basis, I ensure that it is done. I also do a lot of client sourcing based on my relationships that I have built over time. I have been in the marketing business for the last 17 years, so I have created and built very strong relationships over the years. So I am in charge of maintaining those relationships and growing business through those relationships.
Okay. So you have 15 years plus in the FMCG industry.
Yes.
If you can, try to give us a snapshot of your experience, your professional experience since you began.
I'm going to tell you how it happened first. I did not set out to do this business or be in the FMCG industry. Initially, when I was younger, I wanted to be a pharmacist. That was my dream. That didn't pan out. So during my stay after high school, I went to a computer college like most of us would do when you're just waiting to see what you do with your life. So when I went in for computer classes, I liked it a lot. So I pursued that line quite a bit. And then I studied computer science. So I studied computer science, graduated, and then was employed as a data analyst at one of the blue chip companies in Nairobi. I worked there for 4 years. In those 4 years, I was doing data analysis, but in a sales department. So I learned the ins and outs of data analysis, trends, markets, and all these things that go with sales and marketing. So that is where my interest was really picked on sales and marketing. It was an FMCG company, so that also built my interest in that particular category of industry. So I worked for 4 years. During those 4 years, we were dealing with a lot of marketing agencies because that is a key service for any manufacturer, or importer of an FMCG product. So we dealt with a lot of agencies, and we could check on their work, give them KPIs, tell them these are our objectives, this is how we would like you to execute them. But what we got back was not really pleasant. We would do it again, train, build teams, and then again what we got back from the agencies was not really satisfactory. So a friend of mine that I worked with at that time, we sat and had a discussion. No, actually we were just strolling over lunchtime. And I asked her, this thing that we keep teaching and training and people don't really get it, they get it one time and they don't get it another time. What if we just did it and just did it right? We have been the client on the receiving end. We know what we need as the client, so how can we give that to other people that actually need it? And that is how my first agency was born. I have run with it for 15, 14 years before Upturn was born. It's a very stable, steady company called Ignition Marketing Services. We have run with it with a co-founder as well, a co-director. So we have had clients, we have had successes, we have learned, we have gone over and above what we thought we needed to know. But based on each client's needs, we have grown to that level. Upturn Ark was born out of a need to grow even bigger. I usually say I personally grew bigger than my first organization. I was growing faster than the organization. We had set some systems, and it is not difficult, it is not easy to change systems and company culture. So instead of trying to change systems and culture here, I found it easier to create a new outfit that would then fit the bigger dream that we want to realize. Okay. So that is how Upturn was born.
That's really good. And I think that's something you have in common with your co-founder.
Correct.
He decided he wanted to learn business administration and decided to go back to school. And most of us will just go do maybe a diploma or something like that.
Correct.
So you decided changing the system is not easy. You decided to just build your own, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's really amazing.
Yes. Yes.
So tell us, what's your go-to breakfast? Is it typically pancakes, or are you a coffee person? Breakfast smoothie?
I am a hot water and very sweet things breakfast kind of a person.
All right.
So pancakes, yes, of course. My nutritionist would kill me for saying this, but I like everything sweet and wheat. But all the things I shouldn't be having are the things I like to have.
Especially the wheat, I feel you there.
Correct.
So I think we've seen on your LinkedIn that you were celebrating your sister just the other day.
Yeah.
And she's in the banking sector.
Yes.
So how exactly did your path evolve different from hers? You told us that you wanted to be a pharmacist.
Yes.
So maybe just reiterate how your path evolved very differently.
Yeah. My sister was not supposed to be a banker either. She has a degree in education. So she was supposed to be a teacher. Our mom is a teacher, taught for a long, long time, a retired teacher. And they always say, when one of your parents is a teacher, one of you is bound to be a teacher. So she took that line, but along the way, she chose to change the path. Okay, so she took banking as a career. She's done it for a long, long time. So yeah, so whatever the heart wants to do, it does, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever we. Yeah.
All right. So could you tell us the exact aha moment where you decided FMCG is your space? and this is where I'm going to be for the next 10, 15 years?
I think it was that lunchtime walk with my co-founder of Ignition Marketing, and we realized the space is bigger, much, much bigger than us. So we decided, let's do this and do it well. There are very many companies in Kenya that are doing manufacturing. The company we used to work for was based in Thika. So in Thika is like an industrial zone, and so is Nairobi in a big way. So we realized just doing it and doing it better would not only help the companies in our vicinity, but all the companies that require such services. Yeah.
Tell me about the conversation that you had with your co-founder Mushiri, that lunch that you had.
Yeah. Yeah. I sat him down and I talked to him about not just the vision of the company, but the dream I had for this industry. A lot of things were happening in the industry, a lot of changes, and we needed to keep up. And as I told you, instead of changing existing systems, I chose to grow new systems that would make sense and grow as fast as the industry is growing. So when I sat him down, what piqued my interest is his background in tech. And as you can see, the growth in tech is happening in every industry, whether it's construction, manufacturing, services. We have to align and just have everything automated, everything just digitalized. And that is the key thing that made me feel like he would be a great co-founder, because I have done a lot of traditional marketing over the years. So someone that had an eye for digital and tech would really be a good complement for the company.
Oh, so you saw that you would really complement each other well.
Correct.
That's great.
Yeah.
So what personal sacrifices did you have to make at the time that you were starting Upturn?
It is really difficult to run two organizations, two companies at the same time. So it takes a lot of time actively building an organization, a new company, and running an existing company. So I have missed out a few events, family events, friends events, just to be here and make it work. But as I say, it's always worth it. If you're doing something you love, you don't feel like it's taking away from you. It actually kind of energizes you as you do it. So I have missed my friends quite a bit. I have missed a few family events, but somehow you make it work.
Okay.
Yeah.
And did you get support from your family? I mean, maybe
yes.
do you have kids that look up to you? They say,
Mom
is a CEO. Mom is out there doing, she's doing her thing, being a boss lady.
Yes. I have a very supportive husband. He encourages me and cheers me on. When I get stuck, it's him. I come and tell all my stresses at work. Sometimes he helps me figure it out. Sometimes he will just decide to be my designated driver for the day. He'll take time off of his work and just take me around because I'm overwhelmed and I need support. So yes, I've really received a lot of support from home. I am a mom of teenage boys.
Wow.
So they also really get interested. When we were developing our company logo for Upturn Ark, one of them actually did the draft logo that we had then professionally made to the logo that we have today. So they are really, really interested in the kind of work that I do. And yeah, they're really supportive. They know mom has to work. Yes.
Okay. Today it's easy to see many female founders on social media, and they look fabulous and they look like they're doing it all, doing all the content on Instagram, the client visits, the restaurants,
Yeah.
the launches. But what does it really take to lead a company as a woman in real life?
In real life, you need a big support system, a network of people around you that help you manage everything. You can't be everywhere and you can't be everything for everyone. So if you need help getting your home run, you get the help that you need. If you need a chef, get a chef. If you need a driver, get a driver. If you need a PA, get a PA. Whatever you need to just run your life, so that when you get from work, you're not then again starting your daily chores, your household chores. You actually spend time, quality time, with your family. So delegate as much as you can, but always keep an eye so that you don't abdicate then your duty as a mother or a wife.
All right. So in that regard, how would you redefine women can do it all?
Women cannot do it all. Women need help, a lot of help. You just need the right kind of help to help you do what you need to do.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Let's talk about your strengths as a co-founder of Upturn. What do you think your strengths are, and how do they complement or blend with Moshi's, your co-founder?
I am more of an operations kind of a person that will want to see implementation, execution of the work. My co-founder is more of the client-facing person. He will get the business in, hand it over, and move on. But then the execution needs to be done really well. That is why we started this organization. So the execution part I take care of, the client-facing and business development he takes care of.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. What would you tell Caroline 10 years ago?
It's gonna get better. Always gets better. Keep at it. It gets better. You will have fun at it, and you will grow your business and other people's businesses.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Some of your co-founder mentioned that you hire single moms. Could you tell us more about that?
Yes. I did not start out looking to hire a single mom, but it is a need that I saw, because when you're hiring, our kind of business is very dense on human resource, and you find that we need people that are energetic, people that are really out to improve their lives. And we realized when we hired single moms, they're doing this work with a purpose. And so we started talking to them. Why do you work so hard? What makes you give or go an extra mile? What makes you do things you don't really need to? Why do you do things beyond your JD? And they would tell us their stories. And what resonated was that most of them have children that they want to provide and give a better lives for. So we started looking out for them. They do come with their own challenges, because as single moms, they will take a little more time off, days off, to take care of their kids, to attend their school events and all that. But we have crafted our work in such a way that we provide them that flexibility. If you need to take a day off and take care of your child, we let you. If you are not feeling okay, we let you. So it's something that I have found a lot of joy in doing, because I know we are doing this not just as a business, but having impact on people.
I think that's really amazing, because the perception out there, especially in organizations that are really focused on sales, is that there are crazy targets, you're most likely overworked. So how do you balance meeting your customers' KPIs with allowing people to have that work-life balance?
The thing about giving people that flexibility is that they know they have a good employer. So they would really put in work to get the results that are desired. So as much as we give them days off or whatever they need to take care of home and their children, they also dedicate their time to give their all to the business.
Okay.
So we kind of find a balance that your objectives are being met and you're not really having somebody at work who should be out taking care of their child.
That's good.
Yeah.
So when they're at work, they give it 100%.
Exactly.
And when it's time for to be off, they're off.
Exactly.
That's really good.
Yeah.